rule. So Simpson's rule is a method of approximating the area under a curve by approximating a parabola between sets of 3 points. So there is a formula for this on your formula sheet, and we'll get into how to use that in a second. But the thing that I want to point out is how you will be asked to use this in your external, or possibly in your internal as well. Excuse me. So, how will you be asked to use this in one of your exams? Because applying Simpson's rule is kind of like a simple procedure, it doesn't actually require a lot of critical thinking or anything. It's just kind of like applying a formula. I'm 95% sure the way that you're going to be asked to apply this in your external, and this is what I've seen, like doing all the past externals and mocks and everything like that, is to use this to ask you to find the reasonableness of your solution using definite integrals. So, what you'll be given is a function, and you'll be asked to find the area underneath that function using definite integrals as part one of the question. And then as part two of the question, you're going to be asked to verify the reasonableness of your solution using definite integrals. And you'll be asked to verify this reasonableness using Simpson's rule to see if the approximate area under the curve you get using Simpson's rule is like similar to the area that you get using definite integrals. So, this is most likely what you're going to be asked to do. The reason that you'll be asked to find the reasonableness is basically because like reasonableness means that like you could achieve the same result with like two different methods of maths. And if you can achieve the same result using two different methods of maths, it kind of means that your solution is reasonable because like, you know, your two methods corroborate. They're like corroborating evidence from, you know, like history kind of thing, if you're in history. So this is most likely what you're going to be asked to do with it. Because of that, I would recommend practicing the Simpsons rule using an original function. So what that means, and we'll get into the application of this, what that means is like instead of just using the values you've been given, actually do the questions where they give you a function to begin with. So this is Simpson's rule here. And this is in your formula sheet. So it's pretty simple to apply. So what you've been asked to do is just to like, it's just saying that the definite integral between the limits b and a for f of x is going to be approximately equal to delta x, which is going to be the difference in the x values between b and a, b take a, divided by 3. And then all of these values here are just like y values for the function. So the function, the first value, the x1 value, x2 value, all this kind of stuff, where n is the number of divisions, or like the number of strips that you're using. So again, it's pretty